Hello everyone, it's Megan again from MC Glamour Time. So I just finished doing my flawless face tutorial and I'm getting ready for work and I have the time, so I figured why not show kind of how I do my eyes and finish my face. So I'm going to start by doing that. And so my foundation is completely done, nothing else to do there. And every morning I usually wake up and I have no plan or approach to what I'm doing for the day, unless it's a specific event, New Year's or a party where I want a particular look. But I usually just kind of wake up and rifle through all my stuff and go from there. So I just picked up this e.l.f. Little Black Beauty book from Winners. It was like $7, and this is actually my first e.l.f. palette, but I thought it was pretty cool. So I'm going to try using this today. And I still have no plan of attack. I just kind of, I like this color, and I think I wanted to go with this one. So, seriously. Okay, I'm going to start with this, where am I going here? This blue, and I'm just going to put that on my eyelid. I'm using a Quo Definer Shadow Brush, and hopefully it turns out. And I'm just gonna pot that. Oh, these pigments are pretty good. Alright, so I'm just gonna put this on my actual eyelid. So I'm just patting on there, getting some good coverage. Alright. And then next, taking this, what's this one called? Crease shadow, and it's really fluffy because I have another one that I use by Quo as well that is also crease blender, but I find this one deposits a lot more into the crease, so yeah, I have both to kind of switch it up. And alright, so I think, what do I want to do? I think I'm going to take this kind of it's like a browny purple color right here. Just going to dot into that, knock it off so I don't have too much, and just start blending away. Interesting. Alright, so it looks kind of super dark right now, but that's what blending's for. So I'm taking kind of a lighter color. It's not white, if you can see it right there. And just kind of blending that line so it's not quite so harsh. And I really get dolled up pretty much every day just because I work in the industry. I work at a spa, I work at Shoppers, so I need to represent and look like I know what I'm talking about. So this might be something that you would do at night. That's up to you, but I wear pretty heavy makeup almost every single day. Even when I go camping, I wear makeup. It's retarded, but I can't help it. And then I just want to add a little something extra. So I've got this kind of dark chocolate brown right here. And I'm just going to put just a smidge kind of in the crease and create that V or C shape. Going back to my blue just to pop it up again. And then again, back to that other color, that purpley brown, just to blend in that darker color a little bit. Something like that. And then this is when I take the same fluffy brush oh, I didn't show you this. This is what I applied on top and to blend out the lines. It is All Over Shadow Brush, again by Quo. And I'm going to take white, just a little bit, and just pop a little under my brow. My brows are squirrely today. And a little right in the corner. Just to liven things up a little. So that's the gist of the eyeshadow for now. So I've got Maybelline Line Stiletto. One side down. You can see what it looks like so far. Alright, eyeliner lined. Now, I never do a wingtip because when my eyes are relaxed, well, you can definitely see on this one it kind of folds over. So when I do a wingtip, I've tried a bajillion different ways. It always gets lost unless I walk around like this all day, which is not happening. So that's why I just kind of go to the ends. I'm going to put on my eyebrows. I use the Smashbox Brow Tech Trio Brunette Taupe. And I get my eyebrows tinted quite frequently. That's why they're not usually this dark, but just kind of shape them first. And I do switch it up between a pencil and a powder, depending. My eyebrows have been tinted for a little while, so they're kind of starting to fade a bit. So that's when I go back with the powder. And really fill out kind of where they're looking patchy or sparse. That's it. And they don't look completely the same. Your eyebrows are sisters, they're not twins. So that's just a little saying from waxing. People are like, I want them to be identical. And I'm like, well, then you'd really have to draw it in where they're not the same. And I just like mine to look natural. So there, they look pretty good. Alright, and next I'm using, oh sorry, I was putting it on with the Quo angled brush, my eyebrows. So I'm just going to clean that off a little bit and use the same brush and go do a little defining underneath. So I'm just going to take that purple brown color that I was using. And for my eye shape, I don't like to go all the way underneath. I find my eyes are really round. So if I go all the way, they look even more round. So I just like to keep kind of that line on the outer corner. And then I'm going to go back with, I'm going to mix it up. I'm going to use the white and kind of that soft nude pinky color. And just fluff that on the inner corner. Alright, so, oh, I forgot to tell you what I use for my brow gel. Just to kind of set my brows, I use the Benefit Speedy Brow. I did that already. Now for mascara. Alright, so I am a Dior lover for their mascaras. I do switch it up and try different things, but whenever I get these, I use them all up right away. And I first use the Dior, stupid late, come on, the DiorShow Maximizer. It's the Lash Plumping Serum. So this one, excuse me, you can use to prime your lashes. You can also wear this at night to help condition your lashes, acting kind of like a lash treatment. And if you never know how to actually apply your mascara, I find, I don't know if you can see, I got some white on there. I find that if you put the brush to the base of your lashes and just, I always wiggle it a little bit, and then I try and turn the brush as I'm pulling out. So getting the base obviously gets it really close. And then by wiggling it, you're helping your lashes to settle into the bristles. And then by turning it, you're applying the max amount of product. So that's just how I do it. And before the primer dries, I go back with my Dior mascara. And then again, I just put a little mascara on the outer corner of my lashes. That's the mascara right there. Oh, maybe you would like to read it. Big difference, I find. Ah, nice eye, no lash eye. My eyelashes are see-through. Voila. So my eyes are done. And next I'm going to move on to blush and bronzer. Again, if I have a really fancy event or something fun that I really want to dress up to, then I'll do a little bit of contouring. For the most part, I don't know. And I've got my big fluffy Quo brush. This is Powder Brush. I use this for my bronzer. And I'm using, I'll show you, the Hoola by Benefit. I love this bronzer. It's so buildable, so if you're really fair, like I am, then you can just put a little bit on. And I just kind of try and work it out, kind of in a 3 shape. And then on my nose. So I got a little bit of color. Now I'm going to put some on my neck. I don't know what I'm wearing, but if I'm wearing something a little bit lower, I'll put a little bit more on my décolleté. Bronzer, done. So I don't put a lot of bronzer on just because I am so fair. I don't want a huge contrast. And then today for blush, I keep forgetting to show. I'm using Smashbox, and it is their Fusion Soft Lights in Dimension. And it's just got, there we go, it's just got pink and peach and a little bit of brown. I've used a lot of it. I guess I use the one side more than the other. I don't think that I do, but I'm just putting that on my Quo Blush Brush. Give a little color back in my face. Funny, I put foundation on to take away my color, and then I put it back in. But I put it back in where I want it. And then, just recently, I've been using Benefit That Gal, and just kind of like a little highlighter. So I just dot a smidge. And crank it up again. So see, if you can see, it's like a little bit bumpy. That's all I use. Not too much. I don't want a frosty face. So it just gives a little bit of highlight. I don't know if you can see. So my lips are redonkulous. They get super dry. So I find I use this Hempz Lips. This thing is my lip saver. And I get it from a beauty supply store for estheticians, hairdressers, that kind of thing. I'm not sure who retails it, but look it up. I'm sure you can find out who a retailer is. But if I don't wear this stuff, like my lips just peel as it is. Even with this stuff, I still sometimes get a little bit of peeling. Before I found this stuff, I would get cracks right in here, especially in winter time. I wear this all the time. I put it underneath absolutely everything that I'm wearing. And then I put like a really thick coat on at night, just so it's really conditioning at night. And then for color, I'm using the Revlon lip butters. These things I love. I got a couple from a training that I went to, and I've bought 4 or 5 since then. And this one is Peach Parfait. And it's kind of a lipstick combine with a lip balm. And this one's just really soft. And that's it. That is my face. That's kind of what I do every day I wake up. I have no idea what I'm putting on. I change my blush, my foundation, my eyeshadow every day. But I'll do more tutorials like this. This way you guys can kind of get an idea. You can mix and match any color that you want. You can do green and orange. You can do, you know, pink and blue or whatever. Makeup's fun, and I just love switching it up. And I hope that this gave you guys some ideas. So thanks for watching again, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye!